Let me do this thing now. Yeah. As you say, in a phone neck of the woods, brawling. I can't support people who support the destruction of people's reputations on lies. You're gonna say to me, man, words come back for you. Which words? You make it seem as if I had said those things and then catch me, I say it, and no, boy, me I struggle and I fight. Eh? So, I found him now. Let me do this thing now. There you go. Yeah. Goodbye to you. JTA business now. So it's official. LaSonia Harrison is back as JTA president. And one wonders what will this term in office be in terms of her interaction with the government. LaSonia Harrison has made no secret of the fact that she's not a fan of this government. But could I put it a different way and say she's not a fan of the ruling party in charge of government? I think that's more accurate. And that's fine, that's fair. She can be that, nothing wrong with that in real terms. Where the problem lies is when you take decisions that are consistent with someone wanting to make the life of the government difficult unnecessarily. So you block and you obstruct and you fight. And people trumpet justice and access to the courts. And we should preserve access to the courts for everyone. But how ridiculous it is for a woman who organized an event, got an outcome from the event, and then sued same organization, citing flaws in the organizing of the event and the reason for the organizing of the event in the first place, when you were the architect of the organization. It's enough to confuse someone. And back now, and quite predictably, wage offer rejected, and we know the playbook. Teachers can't guarantee normalcy for the start of the school year, and LaSonia Harrison's head may be tied with a special piece of cloth. She perhaps will lead a public demonstration somewhere. Teachers are suffering, the government is wicked and uncaring, and they will not go to the classroom, the teachers, until they get this and that and whatever. That's what is likely to happen from here on. And then what? Getting your pound of flesh. Ms. LaSonia Harrison, based on my information, taught history at high school. From all accounts, a very good teacher. She was. But sometimes the infection of partisan politics is such that the same country that people say they are putting first is nowhere on the radar when they take action, standing up for their rights as they see it, and asserting their freedom to disagree, to object, or to protest. And nobody I've listened to is upset that Sonia Harrison seems to be anti-JLP administration. Because sensibly that can't be a problem. That can't be something that causes you to have a problem with somebody. Would have a problem with almost half of the country. So either way, anti-JLP or anti-PNP, yeah? That's never an issue. It's just the extent to which you go to spite, to undermine. And someone needs to whisper to her and say, Principal, leader, president, you have to strike a balance between damaging the country and advancing a political cause which nobody mandated you to advance. The only good thing from the Sonia Harrison second tilt, well, not tilt, because the tilt would have been in the election. She is the president. Second stint now as president. The only thing that's good is that she's a known quantity. When she speaks, reasonable people will know where she's coming from and can associate her comments and her actions with the appropriate motive. So her being a known she being a known quantity is good, because you're not left to wonder, say, hold on there, what is this lady about? So it's going to be a year of turmoil, obstruction. You're going to hear that the teachers are suffering because, it's going to be cast like every other group in the country is thriving. Everybody else is not feeling the same inflation, not living in the same economy. The teachers are in a worse place than everybody else. And Sonia Harrison has been mandated to try again to make the life of the Education Ministry and the Finance Ministry and government in general as difficult as possible. That should not be the mandate of a JTA president, in my view. Break time. After the break, your calls.